this is Dot. Welcome to my channel, Dot Likes Red. It's been a while since I've done a little haul. I did some thrifting this weekend at some various charitable thrift stores that I like to go to. I don't go often. Prices are a little higher than normal, but I don't mind paying for some charity. So I'll kind of clump them together and show you what I have and what I'm going to keep. Everything else will be listed when I get around to that. So from the Cancer Society thrift shop, I got these two Corning casserole handles. They work perfectly. I have one other that I haven't listed yet. Can't decide if I'm going to list them with some casseroles or separately. Not sure what I'm going to do. What do you think I should do? They were $2 a piece. I could probably get about 10 bucks for them. Maybe a little more, and I'll include shipping. This was very, very cute. This is a made in Japan recipe box. It is brand new, but it does have wear just from being old and stored. You can see there's a little discoloration there and some chipping, but look how cute it is. It's one of the larger ones, and it's got a little slant to it. Not sure you can tell there. You can kind of tell. Recipes from A to Z, served with love to you from me. And when you open it, there's a little slotted area where you can put your recipe card. Put your recipe card here. Keep it clean, easy to read, and there is a brand new pack of recipe cards. Not sure if they came with this. They're Hallmark. They're still in the package. They probably didn't come with the box. I don't know. Maybe they did. No year on it. This didn't really have a year. Anyway, very cute. And I'll show you the bottom. There's your Japan sticker there. Cute little recipe box, bright colors, very nice. Also from same shop, Cancer Society, I got this little enamel urn, a little mini that I might include with the purchase. I like to have little things like that I can include that aren't too heavy. So that was 99 cents. This, I had to do a little bit of research to kind of figure out what it was. It is a Victorian milk glass frame. It's kind of an interesting color. The gilding, is kind of worn off, but it's actually in really good condition. There's some shear marks from the cutting of the glass, but there's no chips or cracks. I don't know if you can tell, but on the painting, yeah, you can tell in this little close-up. There's some areas here where someone has kind of added their own little yellow paint. You could probably get it off. It doesn't look bad. You don't even notice it. And there's a little indentation there where you would set a photo if you wanted. There's no marking. This may also be Goofus glass, another glass made by, I think, Indiana Glass or one of those companies, or maybe more than one of those companies, where they did a similar painting on milk glass early part of the 20th century. But this is all one piece. It's not blown, it is pressed. Anyway, it's rather nice. So I have that. And I got this little mug there. This is a Wallace China restaurant mug. I sold another one of these not too long ago. Very cute. She bought it to put under her Keurig type machine or espresso machine, and it worked just right. It's just really nice. It's a pretty yellow. I can't see the coloring too well. And you can see right there where it says Wallace China. This one's in really good shape, hasn't been used too much. There's maybe a little spoon mark inside there. No chips or cracks. It's really great. Probably holds not more than 6 ounces, just at a guess. It's not too big. And I got, let's see, we'll stick with the Cancer Society store. I saw this little guy here. He is a handmade or hand-painted little Duckie Dish. He's got a little bit of a retro look to him. He reminds me of my childhood, so I would guess 70s, maybe even 80s. He is so cute. He's nicely done and glazed. A little shallow candy or trinket dish. He has the initials inside. Let's see, can you see it? They say LM. I'll show you better underneath. I didn't see a year. A lot of times, there it is, LM. Did this guy. He's in perfect condition. No chips or cracks or scratches. He has some light crazing to show his age, but I thought it'd be really nice for Easter. He's super cute. And we'll move back over here. I went to another charitable thrift shop, Animal Friends Rescue. They're a little different than the SPCA. They tend to have higher prices and sometimes items broken, but things were on sale. And I found some little goodies there I couldn't pass up. This is a rather old peeler. It's got a really nice wood handle that has just a nice wear to it. Patina's not the right word, but you can feel that softness from someone having used it. And it's nice and sharp. I didn't peel anything with it, but you can feel it. It's not dull and it's gonna work really well. It's not too wobbly. Really like that. She gave that to me for free. And I have this little brass armadillo bottle opener. He was cute. He was a little bit more than free. He was, sorry for my fingers, I don't know what I'm doing. He was $1.80, something like that. And behind him are some cocktail picks, nice and sharp ones. These were 80 cents. And I also got there, I couldn't pass up, this Japan ceramic painted wall pocket. It is so cute. Great condition. There aren't any chips or cracks. It's got that little bit of, you know, Majolica type look. A little bit sticky. You can see the made in Japan there. Nice hook for the wall. Really cute. I'm gonna put it here. I'm just gonna set it down because I didn't want to break it. Then the things that I am going to keep. These things I bought between those two shops. Actually, the little Hazel Atlas strawberry dish I got at the Animal Friends Rescue. It was high. I paid $6 for it, but I've sold the ones that I've come across before, and I really would like to have one for myself, and this was in just fabulous condition. I already put some sugar in it. I have a really cute sugar bowl, but I think I want to use this. These were given away in Kicks, I believe, in the 1940s. And you see these around, but who wouldn't like it? They had an apple and an orange, I think, something like that. I bought this also at the Cancer Society shop. It's a little cut glass, probably Depression era yellow. It's not very ambery, it's more yellow. Little toothpick holder or pin holder, not sure what it really was for. Did people really have that many toothpicks? I don't know. I use them for other things. I put some Jordan almonds in there and have it displayed with some of my Easter things. I don't like Jordan almonds, but I like the way they smell. They have a pretty color and they have that nice sweet candy smell. Anyway, I really liked that. Excuse me, I'll probably hang on to that for a while and then maybe I'll list it. And I'm also going to keep this. I actually saw this at the cancer shop and I went back and bought it. It's a tumble up ruby or cranberry cut to clear glass. Can't see it very well. Some might say it's Czech glass. I don't know. I don't know how you determine that. It's heavy and it's a good size. Let's say it holds not quite 4 cups maybe. It did not come with the glass. I paid $12 for it, but I wanted. I've had my eye out for one, and I really loved this red one, of course. But I had this glass. I had 2 of them actually, which is another cut glass. This probably is Bohemian of some kind, and it works just fine. It's probably just a little bit short. I would think the glass is supposed to rest on the little rim there. Not quite sure, but works really well, and I've been using that. So these 3 little things I was hanging on to, and that's what I got from those shops. So let me set up my things from the Goodwill, and I'll be back. Back from Goodwill. This is just a small little haul. I think I only got a couple things at each Goodwill. 2 Goodwills in my area. And not quite sure what is going on with Goodwill. My local Goodwill in the city where I live, that's just a couple miles down the road. Last time I was there a couple weeks ago, seems like they had new people and they had actually lowered their prices. It's a great Goodwill. They have lots of things and the prices are average and the people are really, really friendly there, and I find lots of good finds. These other places are hit and miss, and I noticed the stores were pretty bare, and there were no, my Goodwills in the area, they have just once a week, one color that's 50% off, and there were no signs. So I asked about it, and they said they are doing away with that policy and they're moving toward 25% off. And I still didn't see really any tags. And I've heard some other YouTubers say their Goodwills are also increasing prices. Makes me unhappy. So I would rather, even if I'm gonna pay that much, go to my charitable thrifts. I'll still go to Goodwill because they have lots of things, but these fabulous Hazel Atlas, Plate Night, Ovid cups and saucers. I mixed up the colors a little bit. But they're all there, yellow, green, gray, and red or maroon. And I also found this made in Japan coffee pot. It is just fabulous. It's a little bit dirty and it has the little ends there to keep the lid in place. I always like that. I'm clumsy myself. I need to clean it. It has the protector on the spout, which I also like. And there you can see clearly it was made in Japan and was only $2.99. There's some crazing, but it's in really good condition. And the concentric rings around it and the clay and the glaze are really nice. So you can feel those ridges there. So someone did that in the clay, and it has a little rope handle. And I also found this Corning casserole. I gave one to my cousin, one of my larger ones that I had, and I'm trying to move to using the Corning ware, and I'm really enjoying it. I put the little handle on so you could see how that goes. You just turn the little end here. I would turn it toward me, or you turn it in a counterclockwise direction to unlatch it, and it's really good. This is a 1 3/4 quart casserole, which is a strange size, but I think it's rather nice. It's a nice deep square, and it had this unusual lid. It is Pyrex. Anyway, it's chipped. So there were a couple areas there where the lid was chipped and banged. I have a hard time finding lids that aren't chipped. But I've already told you about my lid addiction, and I really like this lid, and I thought I might just go ahead and keep this casserole unless someone's just dying to have it. I haven't really cleaned it up too well. And then I found for $15 this beautiful Hobart KitchenAid mixer in black and white. It's from the 1940s. It has the original bowl and the original beater. I did some research about mixers and how to get them functioning well, and I think I'm ready to re-grease it and change the brushes on it. The motor works, but it needs some assistance. And I guess you can actually change that area where the beater goes in to be the size that's more compatible with the modern beater, so you can use those attachments. But I kind of like this little beater here. It's got some thick and thin areas, and it's in great condition. The bowl, the only thing on the bowl was it's very chipped on the bottom, but I don't find that a problem because it's just going in there, and I can probably actually get a new one of those plates too. I did clean it. There was a little bit of rust. And I ordered some grease and some new brushes, which go in there. And I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with it. I have a KitchenAid that I got in the 90s. It's probably almost 20 years old, and it works just great. Can you see that? It's 10 speeds, I think. Anyway, it's really great. My daughter came and saw it and told me how much she likes it, but I spent a lot of money on a new KitchenAid mixer for her in that pretty Tiffany blue color. Mine's red, of course. It's under that cover there where it says a mixer to cock-a-doodle-doo about. And yeah, so not sure what I'm gonna do with it, but I wanna just kind of attempt to do a little repair and re-greasing and see what happens. But I thought for $15 in workable condition, why not? I love it. All right, I think I have some more. Okay, this is my last little bit here. These are some things that my cousin Alicia gave me. We like to do the same things. Unfortunately, she doesn't live near me, but she's been visiting her mom, my aunt, who lives here recently. And we give each other little things. I've told you about her before. She has an Etsy shop she's just getting started called How Chic Designs. And she is, I'll put her shop link in my description, but she's just amazing. We have the best time and we love the same things. So we're always trading back and forth, and she gave me some cool things and the other things I got at my local Catholic charity shop. I'm gonna start with these, which are over here, which I'm keeping. I'm keeping for now because I can't even stand how cute they are. These are dish towels that Alicia gave me. She got at her thrift shop for about 99 cents a piece. This is a tiger with a cake, which has 3 peas on it, and some little bees. These bees are also with a tiger striping. That one has a yellow background, and this one has a red background. Oh my gosh, I just took them out of the wash, so I should have ironed them up for you so they could be nice and pressed. I thought this one had a little bee on it too. It does, see? They are so cute. I can't find any information about them. If you know anything about these, let me know. Leave a comment in the box below. Oh, they really look wrinkly. I should have ironed them. Anyway, I love them. I love them. I love them. And since I'm over here at the table, I got these also at the Catholic charity shop. I got a little Echo PI Crimper. It's still in the package. It's rather old. I didn't check for a date, but it's all there. It's a little bit dirty. It's got the original price of 3 for $1.70 something. Can't see what store it is. There's a little logo there. Anybody know what that is? It's really cute. This may get thrown in for a customer. There wasn't anything on the back. Now, 2 YouTubers that I really enjoy watching, Tarnished Treasures and Nicole Northgarden, they do these incredible crafts that I just wish I could do. My cousin, Alicia, that I've been telling you about, she can do things like that. She has her own ideas, and I want to do some of that stuff. They have these little cupboards and they keep all their little things, and they find vintage pieces and new pieces. This is a little honeycomb Easter decoration. So I liked that. These are some little bells. And an old, this is pretty old, this thing here. Western Crafts. Chatsworth, California. Western Trimming Corporation. That sounds cool. 35 cents. Made in Taiwan, Treasure Imports. This is a little wooden and flocked heart. It's a little late to be getting started for Valentine's Day, but who knows? And then these were some little porcelain flowers. I like the packaging. I like even the little yellow price tag there. Anyway, check out their channels. I'll put a link to their channels too below. I need to watch them over and over again. And that's one of my goals this year, to try to do some crafting with vintage things. We'll see what I can do. Oops. So there's those. And we'll go back to the counter here. So Alicia got me these little creamer and sugar. It's just clear glass with gold on the rim. I don't know anything about them. I didn't look them up. I like the handles. I noticed when I was putting them out, they have this kind of deco type handle. I like. They're nothing fancy at all, but they're rather elegant and could be used with anything. And I'll put those up in my Etsy shop. And she also gave me this bowl, which is very heavy glass. I don't know if it was some kind of planter. I just feel like it was a planter. It's so very heavy. It's kind of got a quilted diamond star here. Very kind of funky 60s, 70s, probably more 70s, but I really like it. It's something I really like about it. It's a good size. I don't do plants. I don't know how to do plants, so I like flowers, but I don't know what would go in there. She got me this this is so great. It looks like Gay Fad design to me, like a Gay, you know, the artist Gay Fad that did a lot of mid-century work in ceramics and glass for different companies. And it says Mom, but look at Mom. She is not happy. Maybe that's what I look like. That's what I feel like. It's got this dark green rim and paint, and this kind of cool 50s style handle. It's big. This is a big mug. It probably holds at least 12 or 13 ounces, maybe more. Anyway, it's not your little dainty style there. There's no marking on the bottom, and that'll go up in my Cupadilly shop, and those links are all in the description. She got me this also, which is magenta. Sorry, I had to turn it upside down without knocking those things out of it. This is a magenta mug, and it's an aqua blue color inside. If you can see it at all. I put too many things in it. Looks to me like something they would have at Anthropologie. It's very thick-lipped and thick-handled. It would probably be pretty inconvenient to drink out of. It would look really cute with the plant in it, like a little succulent or something. So Alicia brought me all these swizzles, which I'm starting to amass. I like to put them in my packages along with things. It's kind of a very lightweight addition that I can add to things, and I think they're super cool and can be used for lots of different things. Coffee, tea, your cocktails, hot chocolate, anything you want, or just collecting. They're really interesting. I love these Harrah's ones. There's a bunch of those. This is a smaller one, and it's got the suits, the card suits on it, and there's a whole handful of those. There's about 5 or 6 small ones and about 5 or 6 larger ones. And there's some airline ones as well. I really like, let's see if I can find one of these. I like these Air California ones. Here's one. Cool. They're not around anymore, but I do remember them. And then at the thrift shop, at the Catholic Charity Thrift Shop, I got these 2 little glass stoppers, which I feel like I'm always kind of, not always, but have some things I've come across that could use that, and I don't have anything. Hope it doesn't go the way of the lids that I start amassing these things. These were in great condition and obviously belong together. They were $1.50 each, but I grabbed them anyway. This is an older Fire King custard glass or custard color glass pie plate. It's got the old Fire King mark on it. Just says oven glass Fire King, and I think those were from around the 40s. It's in really good shape, so I got that. I like to use pie plates. I have a lot of them, glass ones, Corning, Fire King, all Pyrex. I like to use them for lots of different things. They're great for serving things in, or just put almost like a plate, using it as a plate that needs kind of a higher lip when you're cooking. Love them. And I got this pretty king size sheet. I got that for myself. It just came out of the wash. I'm actually getting ready to put it on my bed. It is Canon Monticello King Cotton Poly No Iron Muslin. Look at that. New York, USA by Canon. I would guess this is from the 70s. It's really nice and heavy. Nice quality. And I also got this at the thrift shop. Remember these little wicker, not wicker, but straw, raffia straw baskets that you put your little Pyrex casserole in, and you bring your macaroni or your lasagna to a potluck. They were made in the Philippines mainly, I think, some of the island countries there. This one is unmarked, but it was in good condition, and I really liked the spring flowers, the yellow and the green and the white. I really liked that. It's in good shape, and it was $3.50. And I also got there a dorm fridge for my son who wanted one. It was $15, and he's gonna take it out of my car today. So that is all I have for you from all these thrift stores. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this kind of content and can bear with me going on and on, please consider subscribing, liking, leave a comment, and tell your friends so I can get some more people coming to visit my channel and keep going. It's really fun to do this. Oh, did I talk about this? I forgot. A little Japan, excuse me, Japan stainless steel spoon in that corn flour, $1.50. All right, well, thanks for watching, Dishies, and I hope you have a great week, and tell me what you're rescuing in the thrift stores this week. Ta for now.